So as I was saying, I just don't think that mindset will ever stop. I think you're going to eventually get to that practice, and then you're going to be sitting there like, damn, I
What's next?
completed a lot, but like, what's that next thing? What's
Yeah.
that next? But that's not even a bad thing, because we have temporary milestones that we need to achieve, and it keeps us motivated for that short period of time in our lives, and that's what we need. Like, but for me, it's just always a lifetime achievement of people. It has to do with other people. Like, my goal never has to do with myself. I don't see myself striving to make a lot of money. I don't see myself striving to get this job. I don't see myself striving to complete A, B, or C. But I just feel like my success comes from other people, comes from impacting other people. And
I think for me it's the same thing too. Like I don't necessarily think about like the money, the necessary education that I need. I just feel like that's the hurdle that I have to jump to get to what I guess envision myself doing.
that practice that you said.
And ultimately, like when I envision myself being done with school and being ultimately like happy, I see myself like either having my own practice and helping people like who have mental issues, just trying to work through their things like therapy. If I can prescribe, like that's a dream. That's great. Like I just see myself helping them in that situation because I know that there's a lot of stigma between psychiatrists already and how they actually really do care, and I want to be somebody who really does care, you know. I just envision myself really being the guy that does the right thing, you know, and it helps people and it really impacts them, and having a good conversation with them and listening to them, because that's what I enjoy doing. I'm good at it, and I feel like I ultimately like that'll make me happy. But yeah, I definitely don't think that the process of getting there makes me necessarily happy to think about. Like, do I want to necessarily go do more school? Of course not. Do I want to take out more loans? Of course not. Like, that's just comes with the, I guess, process, you know. And I guess if I could do it now, I'd love to. But usually, like, you need your certifications.
Could do what now?
If I could like start my own practice or get into a way that I could do it without necessarily going to school, I'd love to. Because I think I definitely think that I would be happier, you know, like thinking about school is not like I enjoy learning, like I love school in that regard. I guess that's why it's not daunting to me, but it's not like overly exciting either. Like I know it's like a very rigorous thing, and I guess like that kind of goes into my concern for it. But you know, like I guess I just know that I'll get there, you know.
Yeah, it's not necessarily. I'm just trying to, like, my mind is just going insane right now. I'm trying to verbalize what I'm thinking. It's I can't even, I'm just like thinking and feeling these things, but I just don't know how to say it. So I am also in that process. I just don't know, like, you know how you said you have that end goal of where, like, you know that you wish you could start the practice here, and if you didn't have to go through all the school, but like that's the process to get into it. But like I don't even have that thing, that end thing that I can be like, I wish I was here and I didn't have to go through all of this. But it's just a desire to help. And this whole time in my life, I've planned things out, but it's never really went to the plan that I've had. So yeah, finished high school, got good grades, was very active, came here. I was very involved, joined a lot of clubs, did what I had to do here. And I was in that spot of uncertainty, and then an opportunity came. And it's just like, does that mean now it's my time to completely isolate myself and try to focus on whatever this destination is for me? Because I don't think a lot of people respect what I have to offer. And it kind of like fucks me up sometimes, because you can be in a room and you can have all these ideas, but people are so used to the social norms and what's cool and what's trendy. And it's like, I just feel like I have so much to give sometimes, but like small-minded people kill big dreams. And it's just like, I just cannot force myself to be around people like this. So the isolation is going to be crucial for me so I can explore that. I don't know how to explore it, but that's just what's exciting about it. It's like I can go somewhere new and not know how I'm going to explore it, but know that I'm going to try to explore it in a way. And whatever opportunities come along that way, I guess I have to accept it and find a way to work around it. But I don't have that end goal of like wanting that practice or wanting to walk across that stage or wanting to do that. I truly don't have that. I just have dreams of just like impacting and like helping others. And that's not a smart thing by any means, but I'm just a big dreamer.
But I honestly think it's like ultimately healthy because you don't have that pressure to necessarily get there. Like you're whatever way you help people, like that's fulfilling enough for you. And I feel like that's a healthy goal. You know, ultimately what you want to be doing and how you get there or what you're doing is just really up to what you're feeling at the time. Because I do feel like there's a lot of pressure on myself knowing that I want to do this thing and getting there and just making sure that I achieve it. You know, it's like that's why like I'm setting myself up to make sure I get there. But it's like, am I really enjoying what I'm doing to set myself up?
Yeah.
I mean, relatively. You know, like I enjoy helping. So with the internship right now, I love the idea, but it's hard. Like I wouldn't say it's easy, and I think like it's. I struggle with because like am I actually really good at it? And like it makes you just question that. Where it's like you just go along and you do whatever you feel is right. You know, in the moment. And I guess I'm envious of that. Like I'd love to just to do that, but I guess it's just like.
Nah, bro, it's a slippery slope. I'm telling you, it's like with this mindset, I just do everything. Like I overstimulate myself. I'm over busy, and it's like I have all of these things that I can say that I did and I completed, and people, you know, can respect it in some way, shape, or form. But it's like I didn't have a desire to do these things. I just don't know what I want to do, so I try everything.
Yeah,
and
but I think like I would love that though. Like trying, like I think that's the way to live. You know?
Can do that.
Yeah, and I guess I'm saying like I get it. Yeah, I can. I guess.
Especially with this gap year.
Yeah,
fool.
That's what I should be doing. You know, and you're right.
That's what it is, and it's just so sickening because do you ever honestly like just wake up and just think you should be doing more with yourself? 99% of people will like say yes.
Yeah. And
everything that I've done in my life, I can't point out one thing that I genuinely did for myself that wasn't influenced by other people. And that's why that's why I don't have this destination, because I want it to be something that I want for myself. That's not influenced by what other people want from me, mom, dad, sisters, close friends, anybody. So that's why this is not set for me, because I want it to be for me. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what that is yet, but I'm going to continue doing everything
until you find it.
Until I find that. Because the whisper I just keep hearing the whisper, Connie. I keep hearing it. I just don't know what that whisper is. But I know for a fact once I find it, it is a wrap. And I'm going to go like all in. But I just don't know what that whisper is whispering to me. I don't know what it is yet.
So you just get the flashes of like where you are at the end.
Flashes like a
That's
dream,
cool,
it sounds
like coming out of a movie. Like I just feel like picture like a start of a movie for you. You're just like.
I do. Do you not feel like the star of your own movie? Like I just feel like every time somebody asks me like what do I want to do in life, I say I don't know, but I know that whatever I do, it's gonna make me an important person in the world. And usually people want to be famous or want to make a lot of money. I don't care about fame or money. I just want to be an important person to someone. But I want to be that important person for as many people as possible. Like I don't want to be important for just people. I want to be important for like everyone who sees me. I want them to think that I'm important because of what I have to give for them, not because of how I look, what I have externally, but I want them to just know that like someone's there. And I just want to be that important person. So I just treat everyone like it's the last time I'm going to meet someone. I treat everybody like that. No matter who I meet, I just think like if this is the last time that I meet you, I want this impression I want to be this impressionable to you because maybe these couple of words now will help you find whatever you want to do.
Right.
And maybe the same for you to me.
No, I think ultimately I have the same mindset, and I think that's why it's like I am overly nice, and we kind of talked about that before. But I think I treat everyone how I want to be treated, but also to the effect that like I value them because I want them to value me. That the same when I give them like insight or something that I say that might affect them later on in life. You know, I think that like that's just being a good person.
Yeah.
I think that like that is what everyone should strive to do. That I think that we kind of lack on a little bit, but I think it's just in general like the best way to live life, and I think that's one of the things I appreciate about you the most. Like you value that too.
Have to. It's just crazy. Like all of the like accolades that I've built up, all of the things that I can say that I did and that I joined and that I accomplished, I can just open that box of stuff that other people said to me about how I made them feel in that current moment, and that means like more to me than like anything else. Do
you not feel pressure though from the people who have given you or said these things and given you so much respect and admiration?
No, because on the flip side, there's someone who thinks the complete opposite of me.
Yeah. So you just
it
cancels out.
Yeah, because like you can impact someone and they can think, oh my gosh, like thank you for this. I love how you are as like a person. But there's someone else who's gonna look at you and be like, he's only doing this for this reason, and he thinks he's hot shit, or it like always balances out. And it's like sometimes you like, no matter how critical people are, you're going to be more and more critical of yourself.
Of course.
So if you can get some positive reinforcement, it does bring a lot of pressure because you don't want to like quote unquote let them down.
Yeah.
But if you're just being, if you're impacting them while being yourself, you can't really let them down because that's who you are as a person. If I was trying to like put on a facade and trying to be this pillar that I'm not in real life, then yeah, I would feel that pressure. But if someone can just like appreciate you being you and like this is genuinely who you are and you happen to help someone along the way, you can't really have pressure there because that's who you are as a person.
Right.
And it doesn't mean like you have to be the strong person or you have to always be the one helping them and they can't help you. It doesn't mean that at all. It just means that when you leave, your presence will be felt. It will be felt when you leave that room. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're right. And I think that like that is ultimately what I strive for. Like that's something my dad had. You know, that was like his character just radiated who he was, no matter like who he met and where they came from. Like that's to me the coolest thing, because I feel like that you're just the epitome of human. Then you know, like you left your mark and people respect you for being you.
Yeah. And that only it didn't come from his status. It didn't come from how he looked.
Yeah.
It was just him.
His character. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's just character. Cause like, bro, the one thing that I regret is like when I was younger, I would just always do things for the respect of other people, not because it was me, just because, damn, they would really like it if I did this, or like everybody would like appreciate it if I did this. When in reality, it should just be like, I just want to do this, and if they appreciate it, then they appreciate it. But if not, then they don't. And then once I started getting comfortable with like, I'm a corny guy, I have a big personality, but I know that if I walk into a room and be myself, I can make a lot of people happy. I'll make some people maybe uncomfortable with like how loud I am and stuff, crack a little bit of jokes that they might not think is funny, but that's fine. But if I'm just myself, I know that I can make a lot of people happy, and I can make myself happy. So I guess the older I get, just the more myself I am. And people can get there if they just don't care about what other people think.
Yeah, and I feel like that's like the biggest hurdle, and especially for me, it's like getting over that, because like I'll have glimpses of that and I'll feel that every now and then, but it's just not consistent, and I want it to be consistent. I want like so badly to be consistent.
Can I ask you an honest question?
What?
Okay, so to say the least, you grew up a little more prestigious than I have.
Yeah.
So I know there comes like a lot of respect, like the higher up you are with people who are there. Yeah. So it's like the higher up you get, the more critical you get of other people. So it's like, do you feel the pressure comes from having to live up to the expectations of those people? Or because like,
I mean, I want to live up to my dad's expectations, and I feel like that's like the biggest hurdle that I'll have to like.
But what are his expectations? Like, what do you mean?
I don't know, he just be successful, you know?
What does success mean to you?
Like, in career, like, he was just notable in what he did and who he knew, and I think that's awesome.
So do you think you'll only be successful if other people acknowledge you're successful?
I guess in my head, yeah.
Why?
Because I think that you get that, like, I would say, recognition.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's not it, but
we all want recognition, bro.
Yeah,
no matter what anybody
that's
says.
what I'm saying. Like, we all want recognition, so I think that's ultimately like what I'm striving for. But I think it's just like, I guess you could say it's like a void in myself, where it's like, I don't know if I'm not fulfilling myself and happy enough with myself and feel that I succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I could tell myself that, like, I guess I've succeeded now, but I've never really thought about it. And I feel like that's why, like, when it came to like graduation, like, it felt great,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like, what's next?
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't know, maybe I should just sit and think about it more and think about, like, really what I have accomplished. Because the episode before that we did the thing, I said I was feeling great, and I was like looking back, and that time I was reflecting, it felt great.
Yeah.
You know, but I think it's just like, why can't I just be there, you know, all the time?
Yeah. The one thing that I'm gonna challenge myself to do when I leave to Charlottesville, since I'm gonna be in like a town where like completely nobody knows me. I'm excited for that's the one thing that I'm the most excited about.
That's a big
like
challenge.
Nobody knows me.
Yeah.
They can't say shit to me. That they can't touch me. I can just be me and not be judged, because people here are like, they see me and they're like, oh, he's a fraternity guy, or the other people who know me, oh, that's my orientation leader, and he's the guy who helped me with my quiz yet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they have these preconceived notions of me,
Right.
but they can't say anything to me. And I think it's like a fresh start that I need, because I'm just going to put myself in the most awkward positions, the most uncomfortable positions, just so I can grow from it. Like, I think I just need to just do more. I need to do more of the uncomfortable things, because I've gotten comfortable here. Like, you get a little bit of quote unquote status and a little bit of respect, and people view you, and you just think, all right, like, this is how everybody's going to view me from now on. You know what I mean? But like, you go somewhere new and they're just like, who are you? Like, I don't owe you anything. And that's what I need.
Yeah.
I just need to be in that position where I have to like fight for everything and like just restart and like try to conquer a new city. I just love conquering things, bro. I just want to I don't know. It's just like an excitement, but it's like scary but exciting, and I don't know where I'll end up, but
No, I mean, I'm excited for you. Like, I think this is just a big venture, and for you, it's like a big pivotal moment. It's I guess same thing for me too, but I guess it's just a different kind of stepping stone.
Yeah.
know? It's more self-exploration, and I guess I need it, honestly. Like, I guess as much as it's hard to be in this space, it's like I need it.
Yeah. I think we both need it. That's why it's hard, because like, you need something, but it's like, damn, do I really want that?
Yeah, no, definitely not something I want to do right now, but I know ultimately in the long term I'll fare better if I can conquer myself and move on to the next step refreshed.
Yeah. And it's like, the main thing is I want to be comfortable not fitting in, because if like I really want to be a role model, you have to be the one people look to.
Right.
So just being that uncomfortable position where you don't really know what to do, all eyes are on you, and you still just do it, and you don't have anybody there to back you up or anything. I just want to be great, bro. I just truly want to be great, and I don't need that validation. I have some good friends who treat me very well and who I love, and I have a good support system, and that's really all I need. But other than that, bro, it's like I just feel like I just need to conquer the world. I have shit to do. I have goals to fucking cash in, bro. It's just there's so much I need to do before I leave. Like, while I'm young and passionate, I don't just want to go through this journey, save up a lot of money, retire myself, and then I'm just be like,
now what?
Yeah. Start now with that passion, fester it up enough so that when you do reach that age, you already be like, I fulfilled this. Like, I did that. That's the number one thing that I want to be able to do, is be like, I did that. Because money comes and goes, but if you can really like get those memories and those accomplishments along the way, that you're like, I impacted this person here because I have this comment under this YouTube video, or I have this letter, like something tangible that you can go back and look and see how you impacted them. That's priceless, bro. That shit is priceless. That's what I strive for.
No, it's a beautiful way to go about it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful way to go about it.
It's got me this far, as unprepared or go with the flow as I've been, even though I am a planner and I did plan it out. I've never stuck to the plan. I would plan something, go completely the other way into this lane of not knowing anything, and then it's just like something happens that's like for the better, and it just takes me somewhere else. So I'm just gonna ride this out, bro. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen, but
no, I love it. I think we're both gonna do that together. I think that's,
of course,
ultimately the phase that we're in. And any closing remarks?
Be great. Be great. Be the person that you would look up to. Be the person that you wish you had when you were younger. Be the person that you would go to if you had an issue. Treat people the way you wish to be treated. Treat yourself like you would treat someone you love. And always strive for a goal that's unattainable, because if you remain practical, you're going to live a practical life.
Spitting. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching.
Wait, do you not have any closing remarks?
No, I don't. No, I can't touch that. I can't touch that at all.
All right. Since I am going to Charlottesville, there'll probably be a while before I'm on an episode, or it will be audio, or maybe you'll have like a special guest on here. We don't really know yet, but
yeah, we got some stuff to figure out. But definitely will be episodes coming in the future. Might be a little bit of a hiatus again, but we're figuring things out.
We're figuring it out, and when we're back, we're gonna be better. And until then, peace. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you guys.